Hey guys, I'm Keychain. Today we're going to do a quick video on Night Siege. So, newer kingdoms, this would be a great video to watch, or for people who just don't understand how Night Siege works, we're going to go over it real quick. So, basically there's 5 forts, and you're protecting the underworld gates in the middle, and each person that joins can choose a fort to garrison, and you can move around during the event, and you have to move around during the event. So monsters will spawn at 5 different points around the map and they'll attack a fort. So the most important thing to take from this is you have to have at least the amount of lords in each fortress as the number of creatures that are attacking. And that changes with every wave. So right now there's 7 creatures that are attacking Fortress 2. We've got that covered. There's 6 creatures attacking Fortress 1. We have that covered. There's only 2 creatures attacking down here. So if we were short somewhere, we'd want people from Fortress 5 to move. 3 creatures here, we've got that covered. 2 creatures here, we have that covered. Now, each of these monsters has different power levels and stats. So you can see that at this information up here. And it'll show you just basic properties about each type of creature. So there's Wolfmen, there's Elites, Masters, and I don't know why it says their speed, they can come in faster, so you can potentially manipulate that for if a fast set of creatures is attacking on top, they'll hit and then you can move somebody to a slower area. It's really hard to do though. And you can see that the list just kind of goes through all the different types of monsters, and they get harder as you go along. And then the greedy ghoul. So the greedy ghoul will spawn randomly, I think 3 times if you make it to the end, and it gives bonus loot. So the tricky thing about the greedy ghoul is you can only hit them, you have to kill them in 1 shot. They regen their health after that. So you can't send everybody at it and expect to kill it. You need your strongest person or one of your stronger people to 1-shot the ghoul. So wave 1 went down without a hitch, and now we've got to figure out where we're deficient. So there's only 1 creature attacking Fortress 2, so we need to move. So we're going to move there to get 13 people here. We need to make sure at least 3 are here, 2 are here, and 1 here. So you see people are paying attention, and we've got people moving in here. I may have to move my second account as well. I'm already in that fortress. So now we're at 9, 11, 12, and we're going to hit 13. So this will be covered. Now the other thing is, if you want to see where things are failing, the battle report is where you're looking. So the battle report down here will show you what happened at each tower and why you lost if you did lose. So an example would be when you hit this little information, it shows who had attacked first. It breaks it down by power and how much damage they did. So if you scroll down here, for example, say that I only did 90% of the wolf, but then Mooney would clean up the wolf that I failed to kill and finish the damage there. So if you have more lords than monsters in each garrison, you have an extra chance to kind of finish off monsters that would have made it through. So here's a wave. It's they come in, they do their attacks, and then they'll die. We should have this covered. If we don't, it'll be because maybe one of our farms or weaker players is in here. I'm on my farm right now, so okay, we got that one done. Now we look around. There's 1 here, 7 over here, 6 down here, and 5 here. So this person should not have moved because we had 5 covering. I see what they're trying to do, but if you're in a spot that's already covered, don't move. So I'm going to move both counts around, try and get these extra spots covered, and then we'll let somebody else. It looks like they're paying attention, so as long as not too many people move, we should have this one covered as well. So there's still 5 people here. There's only 1 monster here, 1 monster here. We've hit the 7 here. We've hit the 6 here in just a second. And we've got this covered with 5. So as long as you have people that are not just AFKing, if you do have AFKers, spread them around and know who they are, and then know who's actually online for the event, so that you know how many people will be able to move and adjust so that you guys can actually win the event. I think that's really it. The other thing is this little side tab, the I forgot what this symbol's called, but if you click that, it'll show you, you can see how many are in each fort and their total troops in each fort. So you can click down this list and see, you know, how your kind of power levels are. So for example, Tiny Jin is only 34,000 troops. So this is one that we might want to pay attention to and make sure that we usually have, you know, one over that. So she might be a good backup, but we don't want to have her as a main attacker on one of these forts. I think that's it. I think the ghoul spawns after this wave. So if you guys, oh no, here's the ghoul. So when you click the ghoul, it says this stuff. It doesn't say anything about them regenerating their health every time like it used to. But we killed the ghoul, we'll get a bonus reward. So everybody in the alliance that participates gets a bonus reward for that. So now we need to move some people around. 7 here, 2 there, 3 here, that's covered, 2 here, that's covered. So we need to get another person in here, but these 2 are going. So this and this will cover this at 6, and then let's make sure they have enough power. So we look at fort number 1, and we see that these are all pretty strong. So we don't have to worry about this getting through. And then the rest of these are covered, so we'll beat that wave as well. And it'll just increase in difficulty as you go. You'll have to keep bouncing people around to make sure that things are covered, but that's really it for this event. And then you can collect the rewards at the end. Let's look at the rewards real quick. They're not amazing, but they're not bad. You can leave. So if I leave the event page right there, my troops stay inside. And that's what some people do. They just drop their troops in their AFK and do the other things that they need to do. So the Night Siege rewards, we're going to go in here, and it's based on the amount of points your alliance gets. So the higher difficulty, better chance for points. As you reach these tiers, everybody that participates gets rewards. So it slowly increases. You get steel, glory banners, gemstone essence, buccaneer ingots. For newer kingdoms, this is great. For older kingdoms, not so much. This is one of the places where I wish there was an event store and they would give us event currency for this. Even these, a lot of the older kingdoms have these unlocked already. So if these 3 things, if they gave us 40 event currency instead to a store that we could buy whatever we wanted, that would be much preferable to getting tons and tons of scrolls that we all have hundreds of stacked up. And as you go through it, it gives you better rewards, but it just keeps giving you more and more Buccaneer ingots and Shadow Scrolls that they give us every day for the dailies, and I think these rewards just need to be updated. But if you get to this tier 10 rewards, it's not bad. You're going to be getting some stuff that you can use, and if you're a newer kingdom, you will be able to use this stuff and it'll be great. So I think that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.